Okay, I'm back. So here we are, more game logic. So what they do right here is they give you the steps. So double click to insert a new event, add action, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is how they're showing you, okay, how it looked. So this is how they're showing it to you. That is what this looks like, okay? So remember, this is what we did last time, okay? So we go to page 5, and then you can see it says add condition system every click, every tick, and then add action player, and then set, and then these are the parameters, okay, again. So get the player to shoot. So condition is mouse on click, left click. We gotta be specific here because technically the mouse has 3 buttons. Okay, the left, the right, and the wheel. And then we have here player spawn another object. What is it going to spawn? It's going to spawn a bullet. Now, we aren't going to have that bullet spawning from the middle of the player's head where his pivot point is. We need to create a new pivot point. This is the origin pivot point. The origin pivot point is that. It's a pivot point, the hotspot. Okay, that's where you rotate the object. We need to make a new one at the end of the gun. And then this is going to be called image point 1. Okay, so we right click in the list and we make a new image. So let's go ahead and do all of that stuff. So right here, on every tick, right? Let's go back and take a look right here and look. Oh no, it's not on every tick, is it? It's mouse on click left. So it's a new event. So mouse on click, double clicking, left click, done. Now we're going to have the player spawn the bullet. Okay, so player, next, and I'm not going to look for it, I'm going to search for it. Spawn, another object, next. Uh-oh. So we can tell it to do bullet. Let's go ahead and do that. Hit OK. And we're going to leave it all default. See what happens. Now we know it's wrong because it told us it needs to make a new one. Cancel. I need to go File, Save Project, Save As, Cloud. This is what you're supposed to be doing. So it's Menu, Project, Save As, Cloud, and you're going to get it into your Google Drive. And it should, you can't really see it. Maybe you can. It's Ghost Shooter, it's named whatever the name is over here that you named it. And hit Save. Okay, so now when I go and run it, you can see, where is it spawning the bullet? Right from his head. That would be funny, right? Okay. So when I'm clicking and it's spawning. So what I need to do now is go back to the layout, double click on that to get back into the editor, and over here is my image points. You can see that. So right here they show you that. Right here. Okay, pay attention, read the thing, image points. I need to make a new image point. That means to right click, add a new image point, and that's the new image point visual. See, that's the pivot point. I'm going to click right there. Okay, now if I click on this one, see how it's the different shape? I don't like that it's cyan instead of red, but whatever. Okay, now I need to go in and fix my code because it's not going to do it on its own. See, image point 0, that's the pivot point. I'm going to double click on that and I'm going to say 1. And then I'm going to hit done, and there I fixed it. So now I'm going to save real quick. I wait for that to go away and then I hit play. And now where's my bullets coming from? Yeah, that's pretty good. Huh? Okay. And let's go see what other game logic they want us to put in. We have a lot more going on here. Bullet on collision with another object, monster, we're going to destroy the monster. Bullet spawn another object, explosion, bullet destroy. Okay, so let's try this. Another, right? Let's go look. Bullet, condition bullet. So when bullet collides, I'm not going to look, collides with another object. Next, what is the object? Monster. Okay, and done. So when the bullet collides with monster, what are we going to do? Monster, D-E-S, destroy. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Try. Oh, and there it is. Hit next. There we go. Let's go check. So we got the bullet, the action, and now another. So it's going to also bullet spawn another object. Ooh, careful. Look at, this is the condition. These are all the actions. Do you see them? All the actions underneath one condition. So now I'm going to come in here and add an action, right? What is the action? Spawn, the bullet is spawning another object called explosion. Okay, so bullet, I'm going to spawn another object. Oh, I just did it again. Phooey. Oops. Bullet, next, spawn. There we go. Spawn. There. And then the object I want to spawn is the explosion. Hit OK. And I want to leave everything as default and say done. And then I want to destroy, right? I want to destroy the bullets. Destroy. So here's the kicker with this. Yes, the bullet's set up to destroy outside the layout, but we don't want that bullet to keep going after it hits and explodes here. That's why we're destroying it. So let's double check. So we have bullet collides with monster, destroy monster, show explosion, and then bullet. Okay, so let's go check that out. We're going to save, again, wait for it to finish saving all the way, and then we're going to play, and now, oh, did you see that? Let's do it quick. I'm going to hit F5. Oh, I'm such F5 again. Do you see how that looks? Ugh. So let's go find out. So, oops, right? It looks wrong. So what we need to do is we need to change its effect to additive. Okay? And what that does is it just kind of blends out the background. It becomes 0. So nothing really gets added. It just makes it so that it goes away. I don't know why they make it this way, but that's the way they made it. So we live with it. So click on that. And so the effects is right here, and see how it says normal? I'm going to change it to additive. And now look at it. See? Now the black goes away. All right. And now we're going to do the rest of them. All right. On system start a layout, monster set angle to random 360. So let's go do that. So on start a layout, right? System start a layout, start of layout. We're going to have the monster. We're going to have set angle next, and we're going to do random. Okay, whoops, random. So now every time, so what this does is this is a magic button, if you will, on a calculator. It's going to randomly generate a number between 0 and 360. Okay, hit done. So it's going to, when you start the layout, it's going to randomly set the angle for the monsters that are there to be 360. Right? And then when the monster's outside, okay, we're going to have the monster angle in towards the player. So you can see the code right there. So when the monster, so a new one, right? So monster and outside the layout. Next, I'm going to angle it. So what am I going to do? Monster, right? I'm angling, angle towards position. Next, and we want player instead of the mouse. Remember, we've done this. So player.y for that. Okay, and hit done. So we have both of those just right there. Okay, and now you can run the game and see how it is. Now we're going to add some instant variables to our monsters. Give them some health. All right? Be back in a minute.